What's going on, guys? My name is Relic, and in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys some Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered news. As you guys know, these games are releasing in a couple of days, and now new information is surfacing all over the place, whether that be through leaks, tweets, or even early game access menus. So first things first, let's head into the Infinite Warfare news. The official release dates have indeed been confirmed, and unlike the previous years, everybody is getting the game at the exact same time, because before it used to be a little bit different. For example, since I live on the East Coast of the United States, I would have to go to my GameStop at 12:01 a.m. for the midnight release on November 4th. So let's say I got my game and I called a friend that lived in the Pacific time zone, and over there it's only 9:01 p.m. on November 3rd at the time. Which means that even though I have my game and I could go online right now, my friend in the Pacific time zone would have to wait another 3 hours to get his hands on the Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered game. However, this year, that is not the case. As you guys can see by the official released GameStop times on screen right now, if you live in the Pacific time zone, you don't have to wait that additional 3 hours anymore. You could actually go to your GameStop at 9:01 p.m. on November 3rd and pick up the game at the same time I'm picking up my game on the East Coast at midnight. So that's actually a really cool idea. I really like that they did that. Now everybody can get the game and get home and play at the exact same time throughout the entire country, which is really cool. Moving on to the next piece of IW news, you can now preload Infinite Warfare if you guys have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. Unfortunately, there have been no updates regarding the PC version of the game and when you could preload that, but if you have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, you can actually preload the game across all regions. So after this video, head on over to your console's marketplace and preload the game so that you don't have to wait that extra amount of time on release night. Up next, we have some news regarding the prestiges in Infinite Warfare, and the information that was given to us are the emblems of the 1st through 3rd prestiges. As you guys can see, the 1st prestige emblem is a cracked skull. The 2nd prestige emblem is the same skull, but it's not actually cracked open, and it also has some gold designs behind it. And finally, the 3rd prestige emblem has an upgraded looking skull with even more gold behind it, which it looks like to everybody that they're just going to keep continuing and adding on to the skulls throughout every prestige. However, a lot of people, as I can see on Twitter, are kind of upset about that because they feel like Infinity Ward is taking the easy way out by just editing the previous prestige emblem and just updating it a little bit. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about these prestiges. Right now we can only see the first 3, so do you think they're just going to keep continuing on this skull idea, or do you guys think that they're going to actually change it up a little bit? Because honestly, nobody really knows besides them at this point. The next piece of news regards the Legacy Pro edition of the game. So if you guys actually purchase the Legacy Pro edition of the game, you guys will know that once you receive your game, you're actually going to be getting your game in a steel case as opposed to a regular plastic case. Well, it seems that some people have gotten it early and they are releasing pictures of what the artwork on this steelbook looks like. As you guys can see on the screen right now, the front of the steelbook is Infinite Warfare and the back of the steelbook artwork is Modern Warfare Remastered. Personally, I really like this because a lot of people are just getting Infinite Warfare for Modern Warfare Remastered, kind of like I am myself, and a lot of people who get this kind of stuff like to keep it on a display, and having Infinite Warfare on the front and Modern Warfare Remastered artwork on the back, in my opinion, is a really cool idea because they can show off Infinite Warfare if they like that game, or show off Modern Warfare Remastered if they like that game more. Personally, I really like this design. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And lastly, Infinity Ward implemented a new game option for private match in Infinite Warfare. Now when you're in the private matches of Infinite Warfare, you can alter the game mode to actually turn off the advanced movement systems, which in turn means that your private match is going to be 100% boots on the ground, which basically just leaves the question, are they going to implement this as a new playlist in the public matches so that people could actually play boots on the ground Infinite Warfare as opposed to the advanced movement system? And not only that, but if they did implement that into the public matches, will it be successful, or will it just suck like it did in Advanced Warfare? Because if you guys remember, in Advanced Warfare, they actually did have a playlist for boots on the ground gameplay, and a lot of people didn't really play that game mode, and if they did, it was only for the first week until they realized that the maps were too big and it was just too awkward of a game mode to play with those maps. So are they eventually going to make this into a playlist in the public match game modes? Nobody really knows yet, but I really hope that they do, and I hope that it succeeds. So that's everything regarding the Infinite Warfare news. Now, let's hop into the Modern Warfare Remastered stuff, you know, the good stuff. First things first, there was a new patch update today, patch 1.04. And when this update was released, it actually let you get into the Modern Warfare Remastered private matches where you could set up bots and explore the maps and all sorts of stuff like that. But apparently this was a mistake because it was quickly hotfixed, and now that feature is once again locked. I'm not sure what this update really was or what they actually fixed or what it was meant to do, but it is indeed an update, and I felt that I should tell you guys that private matches were only available for like 10 minutes, and if you guys weren't able to get into a lobby, I'm sorry. The next piece of news we have regards prestiging in Modern Warfare Remastered, and the game is actually confirmed to now have 20 prestiges as opposed to the original 10. This was confirmed from a tweet from Amos Hodge, who I believe is the lead developer over there at Raven, and basically what this tweet said was, Modern Warfare Remastered is now going to have 20 prestiges, and every time you prestige, you unlock a permanent unlock token, as well as an extra created class slot. So that's absolutely crazy. So if you guys don't know what these permanent unlocks are, basically, when you prestige, you get one unlock token. And you can unlock any weapon or perk or sidearm or anything to have permanently unlocked right off the bat. So for example, if you guys like using the perk Dead Silence, instead of unlocking that in the 30s or whenever you guys unlock it, I think it's level 37 or 34, instead of having to level up all the way to then in order to use it, you guys could use your permanent unlock token and unlock it right off the bat so that you already have it unlocked at level 1. And this permanent unlock stays with you forever. And not only that, but every time you prestige, you also get an extra created class slot. And since there are 20 prestiges, if you make it to 20th prestige, you're gonna have 25 created class slots, which is absolutely crazy. And I don't think that there is another Call of Duty that had that many created class slots. But what's really cool about these 20 prestiges is if you guys can work your way into the multiplayer menu of Modern Warfare Remastered, you can actually go down to the prestige menu and you can faintly see all of the prestige emblems from 1 all the way up to 20. So those brand new prestiges that they're adding, you could actually see the emblems right now if you can get into the multiplayer menus. And the final piece of Modern Warfare Remastered news is stat loss prevention, and they did incorporate it in Modern Warfare Remastered. And what this means is if you guys search for a public match and you get put into a game that's already started and your team is losing or just about to lose, once your team actually loses, your stats don't get penalized, so it doesn't count as a loss for you, which is a really cool thing because on the leaderboards it won't say that you lost the match because it's not your fault that they lost. So yeah, there was a ton of news in this video, and I apologize if it's a bit lengthy, but you guys got to realize that there is a lot of news that's been coming out, especially because the game is going to be released in only a couple of days. But that about sums it up for this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, or if you learned anything new, make sure you drop a like below and share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot, and I really do genuinely appreciate it. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I upload 5 or more Call of Duty videos each week, and the days that I upload are Monday through Friday. So yeah, as I said, that about sums it up for this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.